Welcome to This Explainer. I'm a clinical nutritionist, and today we're going to diagnose the actual mechanics of accelerated biological aging, and I'm going to prescribe 5 evidence-based nutritional interventions that you can find right at your local grocery store. Let's get started.
You know, we're constantly bombarded with marketing for the absolute newest, most expensive anti-aging supplements. But what if the real secret to aging slower isn't sitting in a plastic pill bottle at all? What if it's actually just hanging out right there in your kitchen? Everyday foods hold incredible, scientifically proven power to protect yourselves and actively improve the biomarkers linked to aging.
Now, before we start writing out that grocery list, we really need to understand what it is we're actually treating here. Biological age, it's not about the number of candles on your birthday cake. It's a precise internal measure of the cellular damage and the chronic inflammation happening inside your body right this very second. Basically, it's how old your cells are acting.
So our clinical treatment plan for today covers 5 everyday foods: blueberries, fatty fish, leafy greens, extra virgin olive oil, and nuts. Let's dive right in.
Intervention number 1, blueberries are cellular protectors. So, looking at this from a biochemical perspective, blueberries are absolutely packed with these specific antioxidants called anthocyanins. And these guys are scientifically proven to shield your cells from free radical damage. Think of free radicals kind of like microscopic rust forming on a car, right? Well, anthocyanins are your premium rust proofing. They actively lower systemic inflammation while doing some serious heavy lifting to protect your brain and your heart.
Your daily prescription here is incredibly simple. Literally just toss 1 handful of fresh or even frozen blueberries into your morning oatmeal, maybe mix them into your yogurt or blend them into a smoothie. It's such an easy way to get those daily anti-inflammatory benefits.
Moving right along to number 2, fatty fish, the ultimate inflammation fighters.
Fatty fish, things like salmon and sardines, are absolutely critical because their massive omega-3 fatty acid content mounts a direct, really aggressive attack on chronic inflammation. And since we know inflammation is one of the absolute biggest drivers of accelerated aging, getting it under control protects your cardiovascular system and deeply supports your long-term cognitive health.
So what's the crucial clinical dosage here? It is exactly 2 servings of fatty fish each week. That right there is the sweet spot to actively fight off that inflammation.
All right, intervention number 3, leafy greens, which act as your cognitive defenders.
Look, these greens are way more than just a boring side dish. They are completely loaded with nitrates that act as a vasodilator. Basically, that just means they open up healthy blood flow body-wide, which keeps your whole vascular system acting young. Plus, clinical studies explicitly link their high concentrations of vitamins A, C, K, and folate to a dramatically slower rate of cognitive decline. You definitely want that on your side.
So what's the actionable step? Just consistently weave these greens into your daily meals. Throw a handful of spinach into your morning eggs, or maybe have a hearty kale salad for lunch. It keeps your circulatory system and your brain functioning youthfully over the long haul.
Next up, number 4, extra virgin olive oil, the heart healer.
There's a very good reason why extra virgin olive oil is the absolute cornerstone of the Mediterranean diet. It possesses this highly unique, really powerful combination of monounsaturated fats and polyphenols. And these compounds, they go to work strictly at a cellular level to lower inflammation, essentially acting like a biological shield against some pretty severe age-related diseases.
Honestly, the easiest lifestyle swap you can make today is tossing out those highly processed seed oils. Instead, make high-quality extra virgin olive oil your primary cooking fat. Drizzle it generously right over your roasted vegetables. It's delicious, and it's literal medicine for your cells.
And finally, intervention number 5 brings us to nuts and the broader longevity lifestyle.
When we look at the hard data from massive population studies, a pretty stark contrast emerges. People who regularly eat walnuts, almonds, and pistachios, they have notably lower risks of chronic diseases, and they actually enjoy measurably longer lifespans. On the flip side, people who rarely eat nuts face a significantly higher baseline risk of age-related decline.
Now, this longevity boost isn't magic. It actually comes from a super dense nutritional matrix of healthy fats, dietary fiber, plant protein, and essential minerals. Fun fact for you, it is definitely no coincidence that a walnut actually looks exactly like a miniature human brain. This specific nutrient matrix perfectly supports both cardiovascular and cognitive health. It honestly makes nuts one of the healthiest foods on the planet. And hey, don't worry, you do not need to sit there and eat massive bowls of them. The clinical dosage here is surprisingly simple. Just one small handful of nuts a day is totally enough to yield these highly significant longevity benefits.
However, as a clinical nutritionist, I gotta tell you the truth. There is simply no such thing as a singular magic food. These 5 ingredients, they are an amazingly powerful baseline, sure, but they absolutely must be part of a holistic lifestyle prescription. You've got to stay physically active, prioritize deep sleep, and proactively manage your daily stress. That whole package is how you truly slow down the biological clock.
So, now that we've outlined the clinical science behind these amazing foods, take an honest look at your own habits. Which of these 5 longevity foods are already in your weekly rotation? And more importantly, what can you add to your kitchen today to literally change how you age tomorrow?